guys, this is Kayla.
And this is Becky, and we're with A Couple of Bees Read.
Yes, and we also like to review wine. What is our weekly wine, Becky?
Also, Bordeaux. It is from Spain, and it is named after the bears of the region. They're very revered there, and so they're super special. And so the wine is super special, and it is their red so wine.
Ooh, that is a lot of flavor.
It is a lot of flavor.
So, black cherry,
bingo,
plum. Is it plum? No plum?
No.
What is that? There's something.
Yeah,
is it blackberry?
No, it's strawberry, but there's something in it that gives it that kick, and you'll be surprised. A hint of white pepper. That's what's giving you that kind of little, what is that? As it goes on the back of the tongue.
Okay. I was so sure it was going to be, I don't know, a fruit.
Yes, it is 100% from the Grenache grape. I'm sorry, I'm sure I butchered the names of these things, and I apologize. But anyway, it's great wine. But one thing I will tell you, if you see the little circle, it came in my Scout Circle, and that's the only way you can get it, is if you're a member of the Scout Circle, and you can do like a 4-bottle, 6-bottle, 12-bottle. You can do it monthly, every other month, every third month, but this is exclusive to Scout Circle, but it's a great deal, and I love it because I get the mixed, and so I get reds and whites and rosés, and when they come in, I never know what's going to be in the box, but I'm always excited. It's like Christmas time every month when it comes in. So, and I've been on a big rosé kick lately. I ordered one of every kind of rosé they had, and the past month, you and I have pretty much went through all of them, and I have.
Have you picked your favorite?
I was just thinking about that, like which one is my favorite, but I really have not, because all of them have had a little bit of a different flavor, yet I really enjoyed all of them. So I think I'm just going to have to order another case of it.
Of rosé.
And just practice some more and see what I like. I liked them all. So.
Teaching our palates to be more appreciative.
That's right.
The finer things.
Yeah, but so we talked about the notes, and it of course pairs well. They said with lamb chops, but tacos and charcuterie. A nice charcuterie board.
Where's our charcuterie board?
I know, I don't have it right now, but maybe for the next thing. So, but into our books, I'm sure, let me move this out of the way. I want you to see this stack of, when I put this one on here, 20 books in the series, and 21 comes out in May.
Wow.
Over 7,000 pages of print here, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll get there one day.
Yes. Joanne DeMaio, one of the most prolific writers I know, and one of my absolute favorites. Her and her daughter is like her publicist and does everything, and it's all independently published and everything, and she's been New York Times bestseller, she's been USA Today bestseller. Barnes & Noble just chose her as, I forget the title, but just chose her as one of the, best indie writers out there, and so great award. But again, I love her books. Joanne's book, it's like I know these people in these books. They are my friends. They are my Stony Point Beach friends. And I love every time she comes out with a new book, I get to find out what's going on. And what's unique about this series is it is written like a television series. if you don't like cliffhangers, then you may not like it, because at the end of every book is a cliffhanger. You know how they do you on TV. I mean, Who Shot JR? Come on, if you're old enough to remember that. But, there's always a cliffhanger. And that's how this is. And so the new book that comes out starts exactly where the old book, the sentence that ends it is the sentence that begins the next one. And then you go right into finding out, so that cliffhanger is solved within the first chapter. And I'm always so interested in the titles she picks. I mean, The Liars, because I'm like, oh my goodness, what in the world? Because I love these people. I don't want them to lie to each other. I want them to trust each other and love each other and get along. But it's, there's some stuff going on in here. You got a couple of clandestine lovers that, only like 2 other people know they're together. So, they kind of lie about their relationship to all the people they're the closest to. They get themselves in situations like, hey, his brother says, hey, I didn't know you had a kid. What do you mean? I don't have a kid. Then how come you got all this baby stuff in this room? And you're like, he's like, oh crap, I forgot about that, And so it just goes on. And then so he had to tell another lie. And it's just, there's been a love triangle going on in the last several books, and that kind of, and I love Elsa, who is the inn owner. She's the aunt of one of the main characters, and she has someone that she's, 2 men that have really come in her life, and one is a little different and it's kind of swept her off her feet, but then she's really conflicted about all this new love interest and everything, and so she has to tell some little white lies to different people too. But as I got into the book, I understood the title. They're all telling little white lies to keep their secrets. It's not like one's cheating on the other's husband or wife or whatever. It's nothing like that. It's just they have to keep telling these little white lies about it. And then the main character, Jason, he finds out one night they decide to play a game at the local bar. Truth or not.
Truth or dare.
Kind of a truth or dare, but is it
2 truths and a lie, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's it. 2 truths and a lie. And so they have to pick something and tell it. And then as he goes around the table, he knows if it's true or not, because for some reason everybody trusts Jason and he knows everybody's secrets. And as he's sitting there, it just dawns on him, man, I really know what's going on in everybody's life and nobody else does. And he's like, ooh, that's a big responsibility, I mean, even his wife doesn't know all the stuff that he knows. And it's really interesting. So it's a beautifully written book. The characters are engaging. I just love the writing. And I can tell you, if I'm having a stressful day, I don't care if I'm in the middle of a great book that I love, if I've got some stuff going on and it is super stressful, I will go pick up one of these books and I will open it. I mean, I may not read the whole thing. I may only read a couple of chapters, but I can read it and it's just like, I calm down. It soothes me. She is my de-stressor when it comes to things like that. So I can't say enough good things about Joanne and her books. But she has, a lot of standalone books. These, you really need to start with the very first one, which is Blue Jeans and Coffee Beans. And the second book, The Denim Blue Sea, I think is still my favorite book out of all these, because Maris and Jason get married in that book, and I love that, and I love them. So great series, great book. If you look for somebody you want to always depend on, I would say Joanne DeMaio is the one for you, because she's certainly the one for me. So, and like I said, number 21's coming out, and there's no end in sight, she says. So here we are.
Right.
Great books.
Get started, guys.
That's right.
Bye.